If there is one thing Akpabio and the Senate know too well, it is this: they cannot afford to be the reason Nigeria explodes. The people are already at the edge. One wrong move, and the country could ignite. Just 2 weeks ago, Nepal showed the world how quickly frustration can turn into fire when angry citizens stormed the parliament, burnt it down, and went after the Supreme Court and even homes of politicians. This was Nepal barely 2 weeks ago. Now, fast forward to September 23rd here in Nigeria. The National Assembly wasn't spared from the heat. Thousands of Nigerians stormed the gates, demanding that Senator Natasha be allowed to resume her duties. The tension was clear, the anger was real, and in a desperate move, the Senate quickly postponed plenary for another 2 weeks. They also announced the unsealing of Senator Natasha's office. The big question is, was this decision a strategy to calm the storm, or a ticking time bomb waiting to explode? Well, come with me as we unpack what happened on September 23rd. Natasha, the outspoken senator representing Kogi Central, has been locked in a bitter battle with Senate President Godswill Akpabio since February. She accused him of sexual harassment and raised alarm over her seat being reassigned. The Senate fired back, slamming her with 6 months suspension in March, sealing off her office, cutting her pay, and locking her out of plenary. For 6 months, her constituents had no voice in the Red Chamber. But Natasha didn't back down. She went to court, and in July, Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court ruled that her suspension was unconstitutional, ordering the Senate to recall her. Yet, the Senate leadership dragged its feet, insisting Natasha could only return by their rules, not by a judge's ruling. This set up a clash: law versus politics, judiciary versus legislature. Then came September 23rd. In a move many saw as a tactical retreat, the Senate ordered her office, Suite 2.05 in the Senate wing, to be unsealed. The sergeant at arms stood at the door and declared, "I hereby unseal the office of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan." Cleaners moved in, fumigating and dusting, preparing for her return. It wasn't just an office being unlocked, it was a symbol. Natasha was back in the building. But here's the catch. The Senate wants her to apologize before she resumes plenary on October 7th. Natasha says no way. She insists she has nothing to apologize for, and she's walking into the Senate to reclaim her seat. Meanwhile, outside the chamber, Nigerians are restless. Thousands showed up at the National Assembly gates, chanting for her return. For them, this isn't just about one senator. It's about representation, democracy, and defiance in the face of power. Let's not forget, Natasha still faces a defamation case in Abuja, brought by the Attorney General's office, tied to her allegations against Akpabio. The trial resumes in late October. So the stage is set. Inside the Senate, a battle of procedure and pride. In court, a fight for her freedom and credibility. And outside are people watching closely, ready to erupt if silenced again. So here's the question. Is the Senate's move to unseal Natasha's office a genuine act of reconciliation, or just a strategy to calm the storm? And will Natasha bow to Senate's pressure, or will she stand her ground no matter the cost? And most importantly, What does this showdown mean for Nigeria's fragile democracy? It's been dramatic in the past 6 months, and here at Political Arena, all we will do is to bring you the updates. Do well to drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the story is only just beginning. The drama is far from being over. See you on the next one.